Hello and welcome back everyone to another new stream. I'm Nox Destin, your host, and we're back with Super Robot Wars Y. Where we are now... Where we are still having one more talk, and then more or less the final mission of Chapter 5, with how things are looking. Let's go for the over the talk first. For the world and its people. Thanks, Hero. For what? I know it's a bit late, but I wanted to thank you for leaving everything to Lelouch and I. What's he referring to here? Zero Requiem, I imagine, when Zero assassinated Emperor Lelouch. The Zero at that time was actually Suzaku. That's what I thought, at least. If Hero had actually assassinated Emperor Lelouch instead of Zero, I wonder how history would have changed. Wait, what do you mean by actually? Hero was heading to where Lelouch was back then too, planned to take him out. What? He managed to slip past the guards and get right up to the Emperor's throne. But he didn't actually pull off the assassination, meaning he was blocked somehow? Yes, but not by force. He was driven back by words alone. You listened to what Lelouch and I had to say and left everything to us. I decided that since the two of you started it, it was up to you two to finish it. Still, I'm grateful for what you did, so thank you, Hero. I see. This is Hero we are talking about. I just know he would have gotten his hands dirty for Suzaku's sake even after hearing their plan. That he couldn't goes to show how powerful their resolve was. As much as I hate to admit it, that was probably the only way it could have ended. I take it that you don't just mean Hero's power, but Zero assassinating the evil Emperor as well? Not just that, everything that brought us to that point too, the entirety of the Revolutionary War. Ufe. I have no intention of agreeing with anything you or Trese did. But I choose to believe the people of this world aren't as weak as they seem, just as you two did. Very well. That's good to hear, isn't it, CC? It is. Humanity is still marching on towards the future. Even if we don't agree with their methods, the fact remains that the sacrifices of many people created our path. Those of us who live on should be grateful for that. That includes you, Lelouch, and Suzaku. You're including me? I am. But Lelouch for Britannia is dead. Hero? Just keep playing your part for as long as you live. And should I fail, then your life would be worthless. If it comes to that, I kill you. I keep that in mind. The power of the king will isolate you. However, it was a bit different for you, Lelouch. You say that like it has nothing to do with you, CC. You were my... Could you stop with the accomplice thing already? You and I are both members of Wise Next now. True. Then let's go with partner instead. That seems unfair to Suzaku. That's fine, CC. Yeah, we're all Lelouch partners. Right, Hero? Read the room, man. This is where you agree with everyone. I don't mind. What's important is that we are all walking the same path, together. If that's how you'd like to see it, I have no objections. You have my thanks, Hero Yui. I'm nothing but a wraith at this point. There's no telling when I'll fade away. But until that day comes, I keep doing whatever I can. For the sake of this world and the people I love. Oh, not here. There. Yeah, I should really work towards that. Alright. And let's see. A lonely moonlit lit path. Will Whip's Bridge. Uh-oh. Seeing the world from this vantage point is invigorating. I'm glad you're pleased with the Will Whips. I'm glad too, Drake, that you're here to witness this. What awaits us in Chongqing? Something which can change the future. That's all I will say for now. Very well. Dissatisfied? I grant it wouldn't be fun if I knew everything. Does something weigh on you, Valbel? Not exactly. You're just more right than you know. The truth is I've given up on feeling things like fun, because my duty as a Celestial Emperor demanded it. Surely you jest. Then how do you explain that thing in the hangar? Call it my last concession to selfishness. Uh-oh, they're going to fight him. Fair enough. I say you should live as freely as your heart dictates. What purpose is there in conquest without that? You make a good point. I can take command here. Do as you see fit, Valbelm. I appreciate the favor, Drake. You have my respect. Try not to lose it. You needn't worry about that. What is his goal? The flowers have all gone black. Has the time come? That's what this means, right, Dr. Yagami? Come on, Echika, what got you so down? I'm not down. It's cause the rat got mad at you when you were fighting the Marimaya army? No, it was my fault anyway. Can I ask how things are going with the rat? They're going okay. Anything different between you two? No, not really. Still just a representative and her guard. Yeah. He's still been kind, just as he has always been. I guess his training to be a good brother isn't working out so well. Should we do something about it? Echika and that ninja have rocks for brains, I swear. Not that easy, Choo-Choo. Besides, this isn't something the rest of us can interfere with. Anyway, let's take this over to the A Ardent. Yeah. Let's grab something sweet. Gotta enjoy our time off while we got it, right? Absolutely. It's just us girls today, so let's go ahead and indulge a bit. Indulge? Well, obviously now's the time to swap love stories, duh. Right, Yuma? I don't know what you expect me to say. Oof. Yumigi, you've got a hard time ahead of you, my man. Wait, over there, isn't that Mina? Mina! Oh. Come on, Mina. Come join us for a crucial sweet stuff break. Oh, I pass. Oh, come on. There's a new Mont Blanc over at the Arn. You love those. I'm really not in the mood, sorry. Mina started acting peculiar strange whenever Echika's around these days. Yeah, she would just kind of snark before, but now she's blatantly avoiding Echika. I think it got worse after Echika, as protoculture ruins. Don't let it get to you, Echika. Yeah, it's probably not personal. Thank you, Juju, Nika. Mina learned that I'm not human. What if everyone else learned that truth? Echika? After Echika. Chisa, what would you do if I turned into a kaiju? Is this one of those psychoanalysis questions or something? Please tell me, seriously. Huh? A call? Oh, it's from the red. Did something come up? I suppose so. Pardon me, everyone, I need to head back to headquarters. Man, being the representative is such a busy job. Mina wasn't the only one acting weird, Echika was too. What do you think that question was about, Chisa? Search me? What the heck is she thinking? Besides, what a stupid question. I got word from Hayes member looking for Tetsuro Yagami. So then, first off, we didn't find him. What we did nab is a successful ID on what looks like a lab of his in Chongqing. You identified it? What do you... Put simply, circumstantial data and evidence says it definitely should be there. But the actual investigators came up with nothing. That's all Hayes had to report. It's possible the lab exists in a different dimension, similar to the protoculture ruins. I don't think we'll be able to learn anything else unless we go ourselves. Hayes has a new mission they are committing to anyway. What new mission? Actually, I guess I should brief you on this. Apparently there's a powerful armed force active in South America. Is that the group we fought around Cusco? Yep, the local government wants Hayes to investigate them. And with the Maya army stopped, people are still trying to rule by force. They are a lot more direct than the Maya army too. He seized control of a nation through poor military force and immediately used it as a foothold to attack their neighbors. There's no suggestion they have any ideals or policy goals, just straight up wannabe conquerors. Old-fashioned villains with no redeeming qualities. And we should help. It's ethical. You should let Hayes handle that. And Nina. It's possible we might encounter Dr. Yagami in Chongqing. I believe our most pressing goal must be to obtain any and all information about the A Advent, and you, Miss Etika. If this organization the Red spoke of starts seriously committing to invasions, many people will lose their lives. Miss Etika, you're trying to avoid Dr. Yagami? We'll be kept up to date on what all these armed organizations are up to, so don't worry. I know if you've got a lot on your mind, but I agree with Nina. Let's go to Chongqing for now. Alright. Maybe if I meet my father, I can finally stop suffering. Even if the only way to do that is to part with everyone here. Children, I swear. Yes. Lakers has a good support skill. But she is no ace yet. A structure has appeared directly in front of the ship. I swear there was nothing a moment ago. Radar and sensors didn't pick up a thing. Obviously it must have reacted to the Advent. So that means, yes, Miss Etika's father, Tetsuro Yagami, is there. So it hides in a parallel dimension, only appearing when it needs to be here. Just like the protoculture ruins. However, that building is clearly a product of a culture not our own. From how worn down it is, it has to be very old. Product of an unknown prehistoric civilization. Which means Tetsuro Yagami been using a building that already existed. Sure, I'm scared. I know. We're seeing something with the same creepy feeling as this building. Similar to the Animus beast made Dolo the Infernal Alliance revived. So is this the work of the Animus clan they were talking about? They could be connected in some way at least. Captain, we have a group of contacts on approach. It's Noah's. No, I don't think that's Noah's precisely. That's more a purely Ravar unit. Whereas next units prepare to deploy. I haven't brought this letter with me in a while. Can't believe it's a coincidence that Noahs would show up right at this moment. They're after the ruins then? I have to think they are. Captain Noah, the Advent is going to charge through the line. Aye, miss. All units engage Noah's forces. The Advent will head for the ruins while you keep them occupied. Understood, Etika. A clear path for you. A red. Something up? Please, stay safe. Hey, I'm not planning on dying. Okay, let's do our routine. Don't overthink it, Echika. You're not alone. And seriously, don't expect anything out of that guy. He's inhuman. Yeah, this is very overkill, I know. Very good, Akira. Very good. No. I used a fresh one. Okay. You have an Excel file. Yeah, I forgot she's gifted with the speed. I would say Combattler and Raideen will be the first, so get the next round of upgrades. And my trusty tanks after all. Vaporize. Headliner L9. $535 kills. Jesus. Okay, to be fair, I let him run most of the battle arenas after all. You are allowed to suffer in silence. Mutron, unable to analyze, huh? Oh no, the base boost. Magic machine. The Drake army's will whips. That must be the main force. Damn it, this battle's gonna turn into chaotic mess. We have to reach the runes before the situation degenerates. Captain No Way? Yes ma'am, hold on, this might get bouncy. Here we are. Maintain the address locations. I'm going to the runes. And Nina the Red, please come with me. Oh, yes. The Red, you better keep Echika safe. You bet, that's my job after all. It's pitch black. I can lead, just stay close, Echika. Oh, of course. I don't want to light things up and reveal our location. I know it's uncomfortable wandering in the dark, but put up with it for a bit, okay? Are you scared to meet Dad? A little. What you, the Red? Honestly, I'd rather never meet him. I'm not sure I can stop myself if I ever do. Do you hate our father that much? Yeah. Still, if we meet Dr. Yagami, we may be able to solve our problems as well, the Red. Wait, what problems? At the moment, the link between NKI and the wise Loondrache is all but severed. Therefore, it has to use the Red's mental energy to operate. Huh? Naturally, this places a tremendous burden on the Red, physically and mentally. One which could endanger his life. It's my problem, Anina, not something Echika needs to worry about. Kindly put a sock in it. But the link could be restored. I wouldn't want it to be. But why? Look, being able to put up with some pain is part of being a man. It's hardly a good reason. I just don't want to use it. I don't have a better explanation. The Red, you called me an idiot before, but you are no better. And this is why I didn't want you to hear about it. The Red, if anything happens to you, It's fine. I'm not going to keel over and leave you alone. That's a promise. But I promise you, so now you better promise me too. Promise me you will care about your life. You're talking about what happened before. Come on, be honest. Somewhere in your heart you were thinking it wouldn't matter if you died, weren't you? It's Echika. But I might not even be human. Who cares? Maybe I'm just causing problems for the people simply by being alive. So, it's Echika. If we lose you, the Advent will. The Advent can go crash into a mountain for all I care. A Red. You gotta stay alive because I want you to be alive. That's all there is to it. The Advent is just a source of pain for you. I blow the damn thing up myself. Just. Could you say that's a Red? If we were to lose the Advent, I'm not talking about killing anyone, mind you. I'd get everyone off safely. That isn't the problem. The Advent is the hope of humanity. And that is worth spit and mud compared to Echika's life. What, you don't agree? Echika's life is first priority, but I see a light. Guess we must be getting close. Want a moment to get ready? No, everyone else is still fighting outside. We should hurry. Still a picture-perfect representative, even at a time like this. That's the only thing that's left that's mine, after all. Etika. We need to hurry. What in the world? I've been waiting for you, Etika. Father. Oh, he doesn't look so fresh. It's been roughly 3 years, yes? Dr. Yagami, I'm glad to see you all well. Hello, Anina. You've done well to guide Etika to this place. And you as well, Yaichi. I'm not Yaichi Yagami. I'm Eric Kristen. It seems you are none too pleased to see me alive. Funny how you decide to pop up now, still knowing that. Everything I do is done out of necessity. I do what I must. That's all there is to it. And you know that perfectly well, which is why you haven't laid a hand on me. I had to hide myself so I faked my own death. Not here to complain about that. You're still upset that I made you into ninja then. Wait, father, you're the one who... This man is my son, which naturally makes him your older brother. I didn't know that, but... I had to make him a ninja to protect you from the troubles I knew the Advent would become a center of. My very existence determined how the Red had to live. No, Etika, I was the one who chose to protect you. It got nothing to do with him. If that's how you see it, so much the better. See, Etika, this is why I absolutely hate this guy. He's only got one single thing in his life, it's research. Everything else, be it people or whatever else, is a tool to be used. And I want you to apologize, Tetsuro Yagami. Apologize to Etika for forcing her to live such a painful life. How can I? Etika's life is the fate she was born with. Behold, Etika, this is what you would call your homeland. What in the world is this facility? It's a relic from an ancient civilization that perished over 12,000 years ago. Absent their own name, I call them evolvers, for they induce progression via evolution. Evolvers? The evolvers use mental energy to build an extremely advanced civilization. Will Force was one such energy. Will Force, as in... You should be familiar with it, for it is what drives the Advent as well. That is exactly what the word would make you assume it is. It's the power of the mind, the will that all living things possess. I was drawn to the supreme mental energy possessed by humans during my studies of the will force as it exists in nature. That line of inquiry led me to these ruins, where I learned of the evolvers and took up the research. That research is what made ninja, will force metal, and mobile armored ninjas possible, huh? Exactly, Yaichi. All your ninja abilities exist as a prototype on my way to tapping into Etika's full abilities. You served your purpose well. Greatest product of my research was an enormous system designed to manipulate the will force. Yes, System NKI and the Advent that runs on it. In that sense, the Advent is functionally an enlarged version of the Red's mobile armored suit. Armored ninja. Why is Anina still standing there smiling and all? Correct, however, it's not simply a scaled-up machine. Size and scale enable entirely new capabilities. I suppose you could say the Advent is intended as a guidepost, to show a path human evolution should take. You, Etika, as the control core of the Advent, are the best leader of a new species of humanity. I am a control core? That explains everything. Etika, you yourself are the product of the doctor's research. Anina has a fucking creepy face right now. Anina? Congratulations, Miss Etika. I always knew you were Dr. Yagami's greatest creation. I'm his greatest creation? I'm something my father created? Indeed, Miss Etika, you are his greatest work. Anina. Pleased to see you appreciate Etika's value, Anina. You always were a worthy assistant. Father, Etika. No. Subject 31? An artificial life form I created. Then my mother? What about Burnett Manor? They were simply a fiction to keep you hidden. You have no mother. No. Can't have seriously believed you were a normal person. That's absurd. I'm sure you're seeing the signs of your own awakening. Maybe, but still thought I was your daughter. It's the reason I came all this way. The reason I fought to get here. The family title was merely a convenient cover. Though, in the sense that I brought you into this world, I suppose I am your father. You piece of. I know this is a shock for you as well, Yaiti. After all, the things you risk your life to protect is not in truth your sister. However, I do have some news that will please you. You were chosen for your role because you were compatible with Wilforce metal. In truth, you and I aren't related at all. Do I look like I care? Even if you were my actual father, I'd want you dead anyway. I don't have any parents at all. No father, no mother, and of course, the rest is on my brother. None of that is important. You are something greater than all of those things, Miss Etika. And Nina, please, stop. Are you so afraid, Miss Etika? You possess something absolutely amazing. I don't want this power. I never wanted it. Etika, it took a great deal of time for you to resonate and synchronize with the will force, so you could be a complete control core. I gave your body 14 years to mature, then activate the admin system NKI. Thankfully, everything has gone exactly as I hoped. You draw will force to you, which is transmitted through you to NKI. She accumulates will force? That must be what the black flowers indicate. What? Just so, the flowers react to the presence of the will force. As their advent accumulates will force, the flower grows a darker shade. Everything has followed my plans flawlessly. At last, I am freed from the curse of Subject Zero. Subject Zero? Here, let me show you in celebration of this wondrous day. 14 years ago, I discovered a being capable of controlling the will force. Her name is Izana. This girl inside the capsule. Physically, she's 16 years old. Her mind, however, is asleep, as it was when I discovered her at the age of 2. When she was 2, she used what might be called psychic powers, which hurt the people around her and also destroyed her mind. Therefore, I had to create a control core myself, one that could be itself controlled. The 34th subject derived from Izana's genes is the first one to succeed at that goal. You are that subject, Etika. I'm the 31st. You need to be as natural and real as natural and real an environment as possible to synchronize with the will force, so I couldn't tell you before now. However, you are now a complete success. You could hold the world in your palm, in the palm of your hand, if you so chose. The Advent, NKI, Nina, the Red, and even the 99 maids who serve you are at your command. Come, Etika, give yourself up to the will force. Give humanity their. You tread upon forbidden territory. I went the legacy of the Evolvers here now. Celestial Emperor Ravalbel, Etika by Franbernet. I'm pleased to finally meet you in person. I apologize for not being able to reply to the letter you asked sisters to deliver. What? Who are you? The name is Ravalbel, a Celestial Emperor of the Pan-Stellar Empire Raval and the leader of Noahs. I wasn't asking about your titles. How can you know about the Evolvers? I was the one who named them. I never published or announced a word of it. Of course, you must be able to read my mind. Silence. What? I, the Celestial Emperor, have come to retrieve the sleeping progenitor. She's the will of the Evolvers made manifest. Wait, please. Etika by Frambernet, I would have your power. Come with the Adwinner, wise next to serve under me. Don't lay a finger on Etika. Silent, I'm speaking to Etika by Frambernet. This guy's got one hell of a presence. When you don't scare me, I'm Etika's guardian. I'd rather die than back down. You're Elder Kristen. You know me? You defeated Savers. You are worthy of my respect. Be gone. Stay away. Isana and Etika belong to me. You can't take them. They are mine. Christian, cut him down. They are so important to you. Why don't you protect them yourself? Those who don't fight are doomed to be robbed. No, stop. Oh boy. Isana? Why, it's a miracle. Isana's awakened. I don't know if I would call this awakened. So, I could not change the promised day. Progenitor Isana, come with me. I, the Celestial Emperor, shall grant the wish of the Evolvers. What in the? It's just like when I tried using Will Force method. No. No, this is much worse. No, stop, Isana, this is my laboratory. Painful outcries. No, stop. Please, stop. Oh hell, we can't do anything here. Come on, Etika, we gotta run. Hurry. I don't have anywhere to be anymore. Etika, look out. There's another explosion. What the heck is going on in there? The Will Whips is approaching. So Drake's making his move. Look, show, something is coming out of the Will Whips. That's well, bam. Did you accomplish your goal? Sisyphus is pursuing the progenitor. I brought the Endinos with me. I take the field. I would expect nothing less. Do as you please. Captain, the machine has the lead. Always next units, be aware that the machine at the head of the enemy formation is piloted by Celestial Emperor Ra Valbel. Wait, what? Noah's commander is here himself? So those stellars around him must be Imperial Guard of some kind. He sure is brave, coming to fight us himself. Let's put him down. The Red, how's Etika? She supports A Advent. Enina was injured protecting Etika and is unconscious. Enina was hurt? So is Etika okay? I like that silence, the Red. Etika can't fight anymore. What does that mean? Etika were rampant. I don't know what just happened, but I need your help. Captain Nove? The OD unit me and I were part of got slaughtered by that man, Celestial Emperor Ravel Beb. Oh! He's what we've been chasing after. Please help us get our revenge. Oh, of course, you're full command of the Advent. It's not quite what I'm asking for, Miss. We need everything the Advent and Wise Next can give us to have a prayer here. So you want to use me too, Captain Ove? Just like my fake father? Just like Enina? What? What are you talking about? I'm not a human being, I'm a monster. It's a poor imitation created to further an evil man's ambitions. Well, so what? Mina? You still got power. You have the kind of power I could never hope to get my hands on. And every time you've had to use that power, you still made the right choice with it. Please? I know I don't have any right to ask you after how I have acted, but please help us. I give you everything I have. I do anything you want me to. I want to see. I want to see a power that can do something good for once. I want to know that there's a power in this world that can fight through the impossible. Something good. You are the only one who can grant her wish, Miss Etika. And Nina. Nina, for the love of God, stay quiet. No, I refuse. I can't sleep through such an important moment. After all, this is the moment when we finally see your true power, Miss Etika. But you don't see? Whether you're a monster or a human, or can or cannot control the will force, none of that matters. You fought through so much suffering. You've been wounded, hurt, and fought on. Your greatest, rarest treasure is that noble heart that drives you on. My heart? I'm very grateful to Dr. Yagami for bringing you into the world, Miss Etika. And I love you and your beautiful heart, from the very depths of my own heart. Thank you, Anina. I think that's what I wanted. I was so eager to see my father. Wanted to be loved. It feels clear now. My father was the one who gave me my power, but my heart is mine, mine alone. No. My heart belongs to both myself and those who have supported me. Etika. Mina, if my heart can accomplish something good, then I can live for that. This is who I truly am, everyone. Iron your forehead is completely open. This will probably be my final battle with you. Everyone, please, give me your aid. One last time. This will not be the end, right? Hell no. The red. Don't say this is your last battle. Etika, I'll be by your side until you get married. Even if you don't want me around, I'll be here. I always want you around, the red. I'm here for you too, Etika. Me too, I always help you out with Mazinga. You've got Area and I too. Hell, I stick around even after you get married. I could be the guy doing the marrying. Oh, shut up, you idiot. You can't just say that. Wednesday is here to protect the Advent's peace and liberty. And that includes keeping you safe, representative. The Advent is my home. It's my home too. It's a home for all of us. So don't say this will be your last battle. We fight together until we win the true peace. That's what Wise Next really stands for. Everyone. Thank you so much. Well, well. What clear, pure aura power. This is something different than what I have seen before. I am glad to see my patience was rewarded. Alright then, miss. Time for a statement. Celestial Emperor Ra-Valba, withdraw your forces and disband Noahs. I will not. Then you will suffer the consequences of that choice. We are Wise Next. We exist to protect peace and liberty aboard the Advent and across the whole world. Is this your declaration of war against the Celestial Emperor? Indeed it is. We will not surrender. Ra-Valba, we will defeat you here. Our Wise Next units commence the attack. Your target is Celestial Emperor Ra-Valba. Got it, let's give it to them, Etika. Come then, Etika, come Wise Next. I am Ra-Valba, the Celestial Emperor. I am the architect of the future of Raval. My dudes, you're standing a bit far outside there. Yeah, sorry, you die. Don't even have a chance of hitting. Maybe it was a bit overkill, yeah? Oh boy. I go with bravery. Ah, come on, he has enough SP. You die. Oh shit! Yeah, I really rather deal with a little pest before. I deal with a big emperor. Because it triggers love or something. Got it.
ここで仕掛ける。全て仕留める。
Thank you, hero. Da, da, da.
プロボトンキャノンセット発射。
どうしてもライディーンと戦うつもりか。
Psychic Power L9. Hehe.
ジャンプ少し揺れるぞ。
遊軍機の援護を選択。データを本部に送信。
ステーラ必殺の技を使う。プロフォトンよ嵐となれ。これで終わりだ。
Does he hit the 24? Looks as much. Ow. Yeah, you're done for.
そこをどけ。これがハイパーオーラ切りだ。もらった。
Die, the Letter of Souls.
ラーバルに敗北は。
Even a Super Dragon kills? Then I'll be using a Super Dragoon. Save some energy.
行動の維持は不可能。
Yeah, cost me less energy.
対象の危険度は無限大。
Unless they're about to get infinite reinforcements or something. This side is clear. Okay, that is also still a kill.
ニューガンダムで仕留めてみせる。こいつで
戦闘行動の維持は不可能。
ニューガンダムは伊達じゃない。やってみせるさ。この
対象の危険度は無限大。
Okay, died from the first attack. Nice.
そっちの動きは掴んでる。この間合いならば。
関節部にダメージが蓄積。プロフォトンキャノンセット発射。
マーク2はこんなものじゃないぞ。
Yeah, Takuma has some to spare. Wrong choice, my friend, wrong choice.
戦闘行動の維持は不可能。
Not a good choice either.
警戒が必要。プロフォトンエフェクトチャージ。攻撃。
どこを狙っている？俺の全てをぶつける。そこをどけ。これがハイパーオーラ切りだ。もらった。
Yeah, maybe made a super pilot out of Shion. Like, tiny bit.
戦闘行動の維持は不可能。
Aura Power L9. Zeal from her, nice! Ooh, that hurts.
その力天帝の相手にふさわしいフルチャージロア天帝ラーバルボルこの銀河を手に入れる男
遅い。反撃させてもらうぞ。ここで決めてみせる。そこ。まだだ。逃がすか。これでとどめだ。
これが天帝の世の力だ
I see that you're a massive tank, but that's about... He's too close for the Dominion of Obliterator. Oh man. He has to get through that armor. And smash for the crit. Ravel Bam is heading for us. It was him. He was the one who slaughtered the 31st Odd Tournament corpse that day, all by himself. Captain Norway? I'm fine, little missy, don't you worry. Good, then please do as you always do. Aye aye, miss. Late to start crying for vengeance now, but all the same, Ravel Bell. I've got a score to settle with you.
全てを超えて進むのしろその力の全てを天帝ラーバルボルムロア太陽さえも生み出す
忘れてくれた。攻撃目標天帝ラーバルベルム。攻撃目標補足。
では張り切っていきましょうか。
これがエアデントの力。
いい攻撃だその力を認め
You know, just to have it.
ああ、大したもんだ。無人機か。ならばまさに遠慮はなしだ。終わりだ。うわ
想定内。状況は想定内。
勝負あっても。
Meh. Meh. Ah, that's fine.
私はステーラに乗っている。ステーラのスピードを切り裂きなさい。
見えているんだよ。まだまだ。確実に当てるぞ。もらった。
傷つくことは覚悟の上、私は止まりません。
Well, hey, he crits at least. Okay, I go with wall.
力で世に挑むプロフォトンエフェクト白いフルチャージロア天帝ラーバルブルーこの銀河を手に入れる男天道ギャラウロスその力をここに
この程度がかわすまでも
I love the call out there. It's not a shutdown, but unless I crit.
さすがエンディーノスがここまで傷を受けるのはスーパーロボットを名乗る仕方があるかフルチャージロア天帝ラーバルブルーこの銀河を手に入れる男天道ギャラウロスその力をここに
本気を出すまでもねえ攻撃だな してみせ。撃て。撃ち落とせ。
当たるものでした。
We'll have enemy down. Good thing is the Bell is in the range of getting destroyed with ship cannons. So you can bet your ass that I'm going to take out the rest of the forces before I defeat Rather Bell, because that is the victory condition. It's complete victory or no victory at all. Man, by 50? So this even works if Luna isn't around, huh? Very good. Really? You form over there? But you have to have more range.
プロフォトンエフェクトチャージ攻撃
回避成功の次は反撃。
今こそ全員の力合わせる時だ。
ナイトさん今です。
やるぞ浅中よもぎ。
いいチョコマガとシャラクセイ叩き落とせ。
Nope.
戦わなきゃ守れないものがあるから。戦いを終わらせる。そのためには思いだけでも力だけでもこれで決める。
Well, hello there, Dark Man.
やらせんまたにちょっとしてみせ。
Yeah, good luck hitting Kira.
そんな攻撃
Okay. Bravery, smash. He will hit back, but with an astoundingly weak attack.
弱点はどこだ。そうだ。
ほらコンバーターシャラクセイやと落としてみせ。撃て撃ち落とせ。
I don't need to worry, Akira. It didn't even hurt you. Alright then, hero. Blow him out of the sky, please.
惨めな戦争の歴史は繰り返させない。ターゲットドレイクレフト開始。
Yes, the will whips is falling. Deal with it. Tactical standby program. Oh, that's nice. Ah, that could have boosted the earnings from this. Ah. Well, this is our limit. Have the will whips fall back. The rest is in your hands, Valbam. Thank you, Drake. I enjoy myself here for a bit longer. And Denos is happy to take the field again after so long. Weird for the will whips to have Raval forces instead of aura battlers. Guess Drake gets along good with that Valbam guy. Now the Drake is free from Lauser, his ambitions are only growing greater and greater. Wonder if Drake and Valbam are really similar in the end. Alright, Wonder Boy. Finish it.
俺の全てをぶつける。そこをどけ。これがハイパーオーラ切りだ。もらった。
がギギギガギグゲゴ
Yeah, get dusted. Okay. Who gets the honors? Soletta! Alright, she still has both of the gain options. It is such a crime that Soletta doesn't have her own anime's proper battle theme. Would have been so nice now.
戦いであったぞ。
みんなありがとう
Pro Photon Cluster. 14 level ups! You pose a greater threat to my Endina than I'd expected. I shouldn't be displeased about it. He's strong. This man isn't just some tyrant. He's also a capable warrior, one on a different level than most. Title of Emperor is no inherited decoration. It is earned by one who has the power to take it, becomes the leader of Raval. Yes, sisters. We found the progenitor and have nearly secured her. Let us ensure nothing can threaten our future. Ravalbe, Etika, come to me. I will remain where I belong on the Advent. I mean you, the Advent, who is next as well. Our peace and liberty are not for sale. And in the name of the Celestial Emperor, I command you to die. Adel Kristin. Each and every one of us treasures Etika. You're not getting your hands on her. I see, your strength is prodigious, strong enough to defeat my Knight Savers. But I am not just strong, I am the mightiest of all Raval. Damn, he's even faster than me. You're fighting on your own soul's energy, mate. Of course I am. I wield the Endinos, the weapon of the Celestial Emperor. Guess if I'm gonna beat you, I've gotta be willing to spend my life on it. A red. The runes had some extra equipment for the wise Loondrache. I assume my rat of a dad made it. Problem is, it assumes I'd be linked to NKI. Wait, but if you use it without the link, then the burden on you. Can't beat him unless I spend my life on it. This is what I swore I'd do back on the day I became a ninja. A red. I promised you I wouldn't leave you behind. I'd be with you for as long as you need me. So I guess I'm going to have to break those promises. At least I keep my promise to keep you safe. What brilliance! So you would burn out your own life to achieve victory against me. However, I will consume even your brilliance, for I am the Celestial Emperor Ravalbe. Etika, you were the only light in my dark life, back when I had nothing else. I'm alive because your light's been shining down on me. Protecting you was the one thing I held close as I trained to become a ninja. That's what made me scared to meet you for. I was afraid the you I'd built up in my head would be destroyed. But you know what? You were so much more than I'd ever imagined. You're much stronger, kinder, prouder, and frailer. I was right to dedicate my life to protecting you, so... Now it's time for me to be the light that shows the way. With the light of my life. A red. Behold my life. I call this... Kogetsu. A red. Bye, Etika.
エチカを守るそのためならば今月俺の命を吸え極人儀だーこれが俺の全てだいい戦いであったと勝つのは俺だ
I don't think so. Incredible. Did I do it? Holy, that was great, the red. Thought you were dead for sure, you dumbass. Wait, I'm alive? You're stronger than you think, or should I say you've grown more than you've noticed. Sometimes the only way to live is to prepare to die. You managed to overcome even yourself. Nice, that's Etika's big brother. Power of love for ya? Maybe it is. Brother. Huh? Interesting. You reject our will, yet you yourself are so strong. What in the world is this? It's a girl at the center of a tremendous storm of energy. Wait, is she even human? It's scary. Sure, I'm scared. What's wrong, chum? That girl, she's like hatred grew legs and became a person. Her name is Izana. She is the ruler of the will force, the mental energy that suffuses our world. And so you return, cursed Animus clan. Wait, the great general of darkness. A girl from the Animus clan? She is. That Animus beast Medolo we revive was originally used by her clan. An Andromeda acceleration coming to play. At last, our hated foe has awakened. What does that mean, Toenko? Nothing you need to worry, need to know. Izana. What do you wish for? One question before you answer. Is Tetsuro Yagami your father? Yes? He's gotten what he deserves for trying to turn us into his tool. Captain Nove. Mina, what's wrong? The armed insurgents in South America have started indiscriminate attacks on nations that rejected their demands. Did that have to happen now? Indiscriminate attacks? What a meaningless gesture. This planet has no need for incompetent fools who can only take from the weak. I just picked up a noise energy reading from the ruins, but it disappeared almost instantly. What did you do? We used the will force to exterminate those incompetent fools? Sadly, the facility wasn't able to endure the ensuing will force emissions. What? Since South America have limited by a sudden unknown energy attack. Oh shit. Was that the power from the ruins? Was she able to teleport energy? Incredible. It all depends on how one uses the will force. You. Or simply an extermination of pests who had nothing to offer humanity. You should be grateful, Etika. I am Izana the superhuman, heir to the Evolver's will and bringer of hope to humanity. No, you are not. Now bow, Etika. You are my copy and my inferior. Swear your allegiance, Etika. It is your fate. She might have answers for us. Dialogue is what you... Izana, I would like a chance to speak to you. Us? Your father's killer? Even so, I want to know more about you. You refuse to fight. This is disappointing, Etika. You are unsuited to control the will force. Progenitor, will you come with me instead? Very well, Raval. You seem to have more promise. Baron? Superhumanity has chosen Raval. At last, our course shall truly begin. Your Majesty, I've accomplished my goal. Finish things here, sisters. By your command. Raval, release Izana. It's too late. The progenitor is under my control. The world will change, Etika. Raval will be saved. This could be trouble indeed. Got a report to submit. Gotta go. And what the heck is going on here? I don't know, but I think we can definitely say it's nothing good. It hardly matters for any of you. You will die here. Whereas next, I, Resistors, have been given command of this battle, with only you three. Face me head on. Seriously? You still want to pick a fight? It's my duty. You go on and on about your duty. Is a role someone else casts you into really all that matters to you? Fight for your own damn sake. Kristen? Sorry, sister, but today's been one hell of a day for me. I just want to go see Etika, so let's end this. I have not many turns left, but some very few at the very least. This is a bigger problem.
キングオブハート手合わせ願おうプロフォトンエフェクトフルチャージ消えるなに
心の源には
Okay, but then I also don't wanna miss. Sisters, you are going down now.
このまま正面を突破する。全艦トランスフォーメーション。一気に蹴りをつける。マクロスキャノン発射用意。行けー。に耐えられるやつはいねえよ。
私が負けた。
On the turn, you have been summoned. What a mistake. How could I humiliate myself so? His Majesty trusted me to win this battle. I will give my life for His Majesty Raval. You will regret this day, wise next. That woman does seem like she fights for something more than just duty. Savos was loyal to her foe, but her, she's different. Valbem is able to inspire such faith in people. Celestial Emperor Ra Valber. Clearly we do not understand him well enough. Yeah, clearly we don't. Man, some crit on this would have been nice.
遺伝子も逃げろと言っているのか。プロフォトンエフェクトフルチャージシューター。
やられてしまってはできることも。加減はしない。そこどけ。強い、強すぎる。
Get blasted.
俺がみんなの道を開いてみせる。最大出力でいく。ここだ。当たれー。この威力怖いな。
All hostiles have been neutralized. We haven't solved any of our real problems though. In fact, I'd say we've got a huge new load of problems dumped on our heads. And Nina. Very well. Please have everyone assemble. I need to explain what happened in the lab. Understood. Etika. I'll be okay, the rat. Everyone is here for me, and that makes me strong. The Volvers and the prehistoric super civilization of the Animus clan. I guess they were the same thing all along. If we are to trust the words of the Great General of Darkness at least. The ones who induce progress. That was how Tetsuro Yagami described them, yes. Man, evolution could be a lot of things though. The Raval seem to seem wary of Earthlings since we're supposed to be evolved for combat or something. Yeah, is that related to these evolvers? Now that Tetsuro Yagami is dead, only Valbelm can answer that question. The immediate problem is Izana's, since they can use this mental super energy, the will force. Is she going to help Noah's? Well, today's fight sure shows just how scary this will force stuff can be. It's unbelievable what it can do if you use it for destructive ends. But the runes are gone, so we should be okay, right? We don't have any reason to believe those were the only ruins. I'd like to get Metropolis assistance in collecting data that might relate to the evolvers. 12,000 year super old civilization still having an influence over our world today. Hey, Etika? Yes? Etika, can you use her power too? Not to that extent, no. That's no problem, you've got us, Etika. Definitely. You don't need to worry. What's wrong? I should make sure I ask you all out, right? Will you really accept me, as I am now? I thought we'd settled that. Mina? Everyone here was really clear about how they felt, right? They're staying with you. But... oh, get it together. You're a national representative. If you start fretting, what's everyone else supposed to think? Unless you think we were just saying that to be nice. Mina, do you have any room to talk? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've been hands down the most eager to complain about Etika out of anyone aboard. Oh, well, come on everyone, from now on Mina's gonna be working for Etika. Wait, that was... yes indeed, I do remember her saying that. Captain? Mina. Fine, it's the least I can do at least. Command me as you see fit, Miss Etika. And I hope you will continue to be open and honest with me. But if you feel there's something about yourself you want to fix, by all means do. Say, if you feel you're being needlessly mean. Okay, I'm really sorry I kept sniping at you for no real reason. I'm exhausted after everything that happened today, so I think I'd like a pick-me-up. That's no different from usual. Right, one parfait coming right up. How about we get one Mont Blanc instead? I know you like them, Mina. Looks like Etika and Mina should be able to mend some bridges. Now there's just one problem left. Why are you looking at me? Well, I guess you weren't really involved with Dr. Yagami's research, but you kept treating Etika like some kind of object. You misunderstand. I think Miss Etika is the Doctor's greatest creation. That's the problem, damn it. Guys, give it a rest. But, yeah, I know, and it pissed me right off too. Sadly, I don't think you're gonna get her to change on this. She doesn't view people and things as different. If she finds something important to her, she'll love it with all her heart. Which at least makes it different from Tetsu frigging Yagami. Yes, to be clear, I love Miss Etika more than anything else. Saying that with a big smile is kind of off-putting in its own right. She gets it. I don't get her at all. Well, you can mostly trust her at least. She was willing to put her life on the line to keep Etika safe back at the ruins. So she's sincere in her own weird way. Love is different for everyone, I guess. And Nina. Miss Etika, if my expressions have upset you, I apologize wholeheartedly. No, that's fine. I chose to affirm myself, including these powers I have. And I will use this power to do what I must. Not because the duty is forced on me, but because I choose to. For the sake of the people who believe in me and the people I care about. Etika. Now you're talking, Etika. Chisa. Oh, right, duh. Etika? Let me answer the psychology question from before. You'll always be Etika, no matter what happens. And you always be my friend. Thank you, Chisa. And with that, it looks like everything's back to normal. But you and I. Oh, come on, do we need to relate it to be siblings? If anything, I'd have assumed you'd be grateful not to be related to someone like me. You're so insensitive. Yeah, but that's the kind of man I am. So since that's who I am, I can't be a real brother to you just yet. How long do I have to wait for my real brother to show up? Just wait for this war to be over. Well, I guess that's another reason we have to win. Guess so. Let's give it all we've got, Etika. Of course. There you have it, Dad. Etika and I are following a different path than the one you laid out. I'm the moon reflecting Etika's light. Even if I'm alone in the dark, I always shine down to show Etika the way forward. Will the word change now that the girl is awake? Not on its own. I will change it. Now that the progenitor is awake, the Earthlings will begin to evolve to be more suited for combat. I unite them into an army and claim every star in the galaxy. Well, Bam, how far ahead do you know? Don't misunderstand. I don't have any ability to see the future. Just doing everything I can for the sake of Raval. And Drake, you blaze a trail where there's none. You are both my comrade and my aspiration. Trying to be a man worthy to stand beside you. I'm honored, Velbel. Come, let us toast. A cup to the future. And to our conquest. Where am I? Glad to see you have awoken. You're Noah's HQ. I am Resistance and I have been assigned as your bodyguard, Miss Izana. Izana? Is that me? What? Please tell me, who am I? Oh right, cause when she spoke she had the golden markings and all. Oh. There are also two people. Interesting, very interesting. Xana the superhuman, Tetragai's vast dream is taking shape into a living nightmare for all humanity. Her awakening has intensified the conflict between the Hiatus and Raval, yet Ashika is resolute. She will march on with her supporters at her side. Oh boy. Oh fuck. Battle Rush has been unlocked. This is a high difficulty mission in which a small squad faces waves of enemies that appear one after another. Like front missions, you can replay Battle Rush as many times as you like. Whereas the special mission, it has its own dedicated difficulty setting, separate from the one selected in the system menu. Therefore, your difficulty setting does not affect the strength of the enemies. Additionally, auto battle is disabled. Okay, we didn't really use auto battle that much. Objective of Battle Rush is to defeat the enemy as they appear. Each group of enemies is called a wave. Defeat all the enemies in the wave to advance to the next one. The further you progress, the stronger the enemies become. You will earn a large amount of MXP depending on the number of waves cleared. However, you will not earn score, credits, or pilot or assist experience. Any spirits part or assist effects that increase rewards are disabled. Successfully completing certain waves will earn you special rewards such as credits and limited parts. Please note, however, that these rewards can only be obtained once. You will not receive them again on subsequent attempts. Fuck my life. My song, your song. For his personal ambition, great. Let's boost the defense stats first.
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。
And again, that's 100 more energy, which is technically useful on Raideen. No. I go with this. Spend it. No, I want to go in that direction, so I need to save up. But this will be it for this part, which has gone 2 hours already. Fuck my life. Alright, yeah, so I will be making a quick cut here, and I will see you on the next one. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, everyone. See you and be well. Bye.